Guess who hit 50,000 subscribers? To many, it may not be a lot, but to me, it's everything. So thank you so much. Hello, I'm Judi, the organizer and creator at Rescue My Space. Got my shoulders out. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, welcome to my channel. So today's video is a little different because usually I sit here and I tell you guys how you can get organized. But I just realized that I haven't really considered those of you who have gotten organized. So with that said, today's video, I'm gonna be telling you some signs that you don't own too much stuff. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Oh, before we continue, make sure you like this video. And if you haven't already, I don't know why I have that accent, make sure you subscribe below. Okay, let's stop, but subscribe below, yeah, or right here. So let's just get right into the video. First and foremost, one of the signs that will indicate that you don't own too much stuff is you can walk inside your closet and find what you need in less than 5 seconds. Yes, I said it, 5 seconds. Let me know in the comment section below if you can do that. So basically, if you're able to find what you need quickly, that's how you know you don't own too much stuff, because everything that you do own, you can see, you can find whatever you need quickly. It's literally in your face. So that's an indication, and of course 5 seconds may be a stretch, but you know what I mean. So basically, if you can go into your closet and create outfits in a few seconds, then that means you don't own too much stuff. The items that you do own are things that you enjoy wearing, you love, and to me that's an indication that you don't own a lot of stuff and that you are organized, which of course is the goal for this channel. My goal is to show you guys how to get organized, and if you don't own too much stuff, then you are on the right track. So another indication that you don't own too much stuff is if you have space in your cabinets. So whether your cabinets are in the kitchen, in the bathroom, even in the garage, if you find that you have empty space in these areas, that means you don't own too much stuff, which is a great thing. And it also means you don't need to fill those spaces up. Having empty space is a good thing. Trust me. I love when I see empty space in any of the spaces in my home, because that means I don't own too much stuff. That means I do have space for new items. And honestly, it just means that I'm doing a good job when it comes to decluttering. And decluttering, again, is so important when it comes to organizing your space, because once you get rid of all that baggage, all those items, all that clutter you don't need, then I mean, what more do you want? Maybe you want more, but you know what I mean. If you are battling with this, if this is an issue for you, go through your space, get rid of those items, clear out your space. There's no reason why you should be holding on to anything you don't love, you don't enjoy, you don't value this year. So take it out, get rid of it, sell it, recycle it, give it away to someone who needs it, and enjoy your space. Ooh, this next one is good. So another way to know that you don't own too much stuff is when you don't catch yourself manipulating areas to find stuff. So basically what this means is you can go through a drawer and find exactly what you need. You're not shifting through your stuff. You're not pulling things out, looking crazily for that item. You literally just open your drawer and you find it. That's how you know you don't own too much stuff, because you find what you need again quickly. There would be times when I would go into my dresser drawers and literally take out everything, throw everything all over my bedroom just to find a pair of socks. Yes, that was me a long time ago, but thankfully I have changed and I no longer have to do that. But again, if you find yourself doing that, you already know what to do. That means you have to declutter, because usually when you have to manipulate an area, that means you have too much stuff for that space. Therefore, it is jam-packed in that space. Therefore, you're going to catch yourself having to take everything out just to find one item, which is not the goal, because that is time wasting. And in 2001, that's not 2001, and in 2021, we do not do that, right? So if this is an issue for you, follow this process. Take everything out of that drawer, get rid of the items that you don't use and need, find valuable. The items that you are keeping, create categories. If you are organizing a drawer, add dividers, add drawer organizers. There's so many organizing products out there that will help you keep your drawers organized, and then put your things back in an orderly fashion. And most importantly, maintain your drawers. And this is most likely going to prevent you from having to manipulate the area. And now that you don't own too much stuff, you are most likely going to keep it that way. Trust me, it works. It works. Okay. Ooh, I think this is a good one. This is probably my favorite one. You can count the number of items you have in your home. How many of us can do that? I can't. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't done it, but I feel like if I were to count the amount of items I have, why do I keep doing this? Even though I don't know how many items I have in my home, I feel like it's not too much. Outside of my office, because my office has a lot of small items because I hold inventory in my office, my home is pretty minimal. We try very, very hard to never bring in things that we don't want, need, or value. We are on the verge of becoming minimalists. I've actually been on this journey for a while, and becoming a minimalist is something that is scary but exciting. Scary because having to let go of things, right? Stuff that I find that I once found valuable, because to me stuff meant currency, because how I grew up, I didn't have a lot of stuff. So when I was able to have stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, I have money. But having to release myself from that type of programming and then coming to the point where I only want to hold on to things that I love is so satisfying. It makes my heart very happy. So if you're interested at all in becoming a minimalist, especially for you beginners, you should definitely check out this. So if you want to learn more about how to become a minimalist and watch the video I created about how to become a minimalist, go on over to Extra Space Storage's YouTube channel. Just in case you didn't know, Extra Space Storage is the second largest owner and operator of self-storage properties in the US, and they're the largest self-storage management company in the US. They have over 1,900 self-storage properties, which is about 1.4 million units. This means they are everywhere and they have a lot of space to hold your stuff. So if you guys want to see the video breakdown of how to become a minimalist, check out the link below. So actually last weekend we had a birthday party here at the house for Sabria, and we told our really close friends not to bring her any toys. So she got no new toys, she got clothes, she got money, she got gift cards, all the great things that she loves. Well, and we kind of love too, because she doesn't have to have stuff. And I think that was probably the best thing we could have done, because that again didn't add any more clutter to our space. Plus, she's able to really buy things that she actually loves. And honestly, her most favorite thing to do is play Roblox and really anything electronic. So we're good. and clothes. So if you didn't know, the average American household owns an average of 300,000 items. Of course, these items range from like a big couch to like a pen, but 300,000 items is a lot. What I would tell you to do, and of course, work in small quantities, go into your, we're gonna just stick to the drawer, go into your dresser drawer and count the number of t-shirts you have. So if anytime anyone asks you randomly, how many t-shirts do you have? Then you can say, I have 30, proudly. Even though no one will really ever ask you that, but still, I might have a live soon, so I'm gonna ask you guys, how many t-shirts do you have? You better know how many t-shirts you have. I'm sorry guys, I'm really high on life and coffee. Coffee is my best friend. So the next sign that you don't have too much stuff is you can walk into a small space freely. How many of you guys can do that? So there are various types of small spaces, maybe a small pantry, maybe a small closet, coat closet, maybe your car. That's a small space. If you can walk into a small space without stepping on anything, without really bumping into anything, of course, if it's sitting somewhere, you're gonna bump into it, but you know, without having to go over a huge pile or move things out of the way, then you don't have too much stuff. I battled with this growing up, but not anymore. So the smallest space we have in our home is the pantry, and I make it a thing to make sure that I maintain that pantry, even though sometimes things are out of whack, but you are not going to be stepping on anything. You can see everything that's in that pantry, which is the most important part. So I know what I have, and then when I want to go grocery shopping, I know what to buy, which is very important. It's very important. The sixth sign you don't own too much stuff is you only have one pair of things or one item. One of each item. Sometimes you may need 2, but you know what I mean. If you only have a very small quantity, 1 or 2 of each item in your kitchen is what I meant. In your kitchen, of course, we don't just have 1 pair of shoes. If you go into your kitchen and you open up your utensil drawer and you don't have doubles, triples, you don't own too much stuff, and you are winning the game, because that's very difficult. It's very difficult. I just downsized my scissors in my kitchen, and it was difficult, but I'm happy I did, because I know that 1 pair of scissors is for my kitchen. So I keep it in my kitchen. But it was difficult to do so because I love hoarding scissors. Who's with me? Please just let me know in the comment section below. It's something that I'm working on, and it's okay because I have a pair in most main spaces in my home, but I'm working on it. But if you notice that you only have 1 of each item that you need in your kitchen drawers, then you are doing well and you don't own too much stuff. Man, that's a hard one, I know. It is. I've talked about it before, but I know it's difficult. So the last but not least sign that you don't own too much stuff is if you don't think of organizing your space. I know. If you're at this point where you don't think about organizing your space anymore because you don't own as much stuff, your space is organized, and you are doing great. All you have to do really right now is just maintain your space, which you can do this every 2 to 3 months, and your home is going to stay organized. So kudos to you if you are here, but if you're not, you still have so many ways to get there, so many chances to get there, and guess what? I'm gonna be here always. So you can always refer to any of my videos. You can comment, you can even email me, and I'll help you get back on track. So yeah. So let me know in the comment section if you are at this point where you don't own too much stuff, where your space is now organized and you're enjoying your home, because at the end of the day, we all deserve to enjoy our homes. So let me know in the comment section below. All right, you already know what time it is. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you so very much for watching this video. And as always, I'll see you soon. Bye.